When it comes to getting more Google reviews for your small business, most business owners struggle with these two problems. They don't know what to say, or they don't have an automated, repeated process to make sure that's happening consistently with each customer. Well, in this episode, I am going to give you the exact scripting that we use to get our clients hundreds of reviews for their local businesses, as well as show you the tools we use to automate and systematize this process so your small business can rank number one on Google. Welcome to Marketing Domination. So what I have found by working with hundreds of small business owners is, guess what? Just like you, they are busy. And if they don't have a repeatable system, templates, and frameworks to be able to execute inside of their small business, things will get missed. So this is actually going to be the system that we implement inside of the local business owners that we work with at our agency at Sean Garner Consulting. And we've seen it work so well. I promise if you execute on this scripting, you will get more Google reviews. And to go ahead and not that I want you to click off this episode, but what you can do is you can actually go over to our website and download the scripting that we're going to be talking about on this, so you can follow along. You just go to seangarner.co/review scripts, download your free scripts, just enter your name and email address, and we're going to send these scripts over to you so you can follow along with us. So when it comes to the scripting, what I have found is that there are two different kind of use cases for this. So whenever we start working with a brand new client, we've got two script formulas that we want to use. The first one is going to be, if this has been a business that has been existing for a while and they've never made a push for this, you've got a lot of, or even if it's a new business, you've got a lot of friends, family members, previous customers, a client list, hopefully somewhere that you can send out a review request for. And we don't want them to come through the same automation or same messaging flow from somebody that's just recently done business with you, because it's kind of going to be awkward and it's not going to seem unique. With these messages, we want it to be real, human, and you. And so we want to make sure that we tailor the message to the right audience that we're sending this to. So on our scripting here, we actually have two different use cases of the message. The first one is going to be for that person that is your friend, family member. They just want to help you out, but you've never given them an easy opportunity and showed them what you actually need to do to help you out. Or previous customers that maybe you haven't done business with in, months or maybe even years, but you got so much goodwill for them that you want to ask them for a Google review. The second flow is going to be for those people that have recently bought, that we're going to put them through an automated messaging flow that we're going to get to here in just a second. So let's go ahead and dive into this script so you guys can see exactly how to use the different use cases here. So the very first one, this is going to be for people that, like I said, are clients, friends, family members. These are people that we want to just start getting reviews in our pipeline. Because I will tell you, most small business owners, you're not asking for reviews consistently or in the right way. You're just sending out the Google review link and you don't exactly know what you should be saying. Well, this right here is the message that I want you to send to your contact list. But I'm going to show you exactly how I want you to send it. So the first thing you need to know before you start sending out these review scripts for Google is you need to know where to get your link. So when you log into your Google business profile and you click on read reviews, the next thing that you're going to see is this button that says get more reviews. I want you to click on that. And then when this opens up, you will have this review link right here. I want you to copy that link and use this exact specific link in the messaging templates that you're going to be sending out. The reason why is this is the exact link that you want to use, because when a customer or a potential customer or lead clicks on this, it is going to automatically pull up the spot to leave a review. So you can see right here, if I just paste this link in, what it does is it will pull up to go ahead and review. I don't have to log in or find out where I need to click to leave the review. It will just pull up exactly where I need to go to leave a review, so I can click my 5 stars and leave a review. Whenever customers are doing that, we obviously would love it if they said something, but so right now, especially if you're just starting out or you're really wanting to dominate with local search, you need to get more Google reviews. So make sure you are using this exact link. So again, how to get to there is, so from your main profile, whenever you are on here, you click the little dots, you go to your business profile manager. When you're logged onto your account, you're going to click on read reviews, then click on get more reviews, copy that link, and you are going to use that link to send over to people. Then you are going to plug that link into this message. Now, I will tell you this first part, this first group of messaging, I wouldn't worry about automating too much unless you have a massive list. If you're going to get the best results if you are just either sending this as a personalized text message, a Facebook message, direct message, and it's because this should be people that you are close to who you're sending this out to. You can't automate this if you do have this plugged into a CRM, and you can just use like a contact first name custom field or tag, so it plugs their name in automatically. But if you're just sending this from your phone, make sure that you are personalizing it for them. So this is the message that I want to use. Hey, first name, I hope you're doing great. I wanted to see if you could help me out with something. One thing I'm really working hard on is getting whatever your business name is to #1 on Google, and I need your help. If you could please take 10 seconds and click on the link and leave a Google review, it would mean the world to me. Even if you've never been a client or customer, just leaving a 5-star review helps new clients know that they can trust us and give us a chance. Thanks for your help and support of our small business. And then you paste in your Google review link right there. Now, I will tell you, after sending this out to, like, I've sent this out and I've seen clients send this out. This message is exact same message has been sent out thousands of times. We have tweaked this over time to add certain elements that I believe has really helped us a lot. So one is just being sincere, customizing it, adding their first name into it. Don't make it look like it's templatized. At least add their name. You could add some type of context if you're sending this out to people that you know, and making it that way. Asking for their help, like being sincere, like, hey, I need your help. I can't do this without you. Tell them why you need the review. Hey, this really helps my business get to #1 so I can find, more people to find my business and it can show up higher. And as a small business owner, if you are not getting Google reviews, you are missing out on a huge opportunity here. Tell them next how simple it is. Take 10 seconds and click on this link and leave a Google review. Let them know how simple it is, because a lot of times if you're thinking about, I got to type all this stuff out, or this is going to take a long time. It's going to take 10 seconds. You're going to click. You guys saw earlier, I just click 5 stars, done. It's going to take less than 10 seconds. If they want to type something, that's awesome. But let them know, like, this is actually a really simple thing, and it would help me out a ton. Then this right here, because if we added this in, because we had people say, I've never been a customer, so I don't want to leave a review. This line right here, even if you've never been a client or customer, just leaving 5 stars helps new clients know that they can trust us and give us a chance. And then the other thing is, thank you for helping to support our small business. People, love helping local small businesses out. And so if you just remind them that this is for your small business, those things right there, I have seen help a ton. So if you guys have nothing else from this episode, you just go to the website, SeanGarner.co/review scripts. You download these review scripts and you now know how to go to your Google business listing, grab that link, and you just sent this out to your friends, family members, colleagues, and previous client list. That's going to get you probably ahead of most of your competition right there, because most of your competition is probably not doing this consistently. That's going to be like a good jump start to get your business moving and some momentum. If you've been slacking on this for a while, maybe it's a brand new business just starting up, whatever the case is, just doing that is going to be helpful. Where the magic is anything that you can do consistently. So we just don't want this big, huge spike of reviews. We want to make sure that we have a consistent process. And that's where the next step of all of this comes into, is the customer review flow. So that right there, I'm just going to send that message off to those people that I said that they're friends, family members. They've never really probably been a customer, or they have. It's been a long time since they've actually done business with them. And I'm just going to send this message. I might send a variation to follow up, but for the most part, I'm using this to try and grab low-hanging fruit. I will say a few side notes with this, and this applies to all reviews. Don't think people are lying to you if they say they left you a review, but it's not showing up. Because what I have found is that with Google reviews, they can leave a review and it not stick. Because one of the things that makes Google reviews so powerful, it's really difficult to fake. Because in order to leave a review, They have to have a Google account. They have to log into that Google account and then leave that review. And even if they've never left a review before, sometimes Google will hold those to prevent spam, to prevent people from just spinning up a bunch of fake Gmail accounts and then leaving a bunch of reviews. So if they've never left a review, don't be surprised if the review doesn't stick. You could ask them several times. Like I jokingly use this all the time. Like I had to ask my mom multiple times to leave Google reviews for our med spa that we own just to get it to finally stick because she never reviewed anything. So if people are telling you that they're leaving reviews, but it's not sticking up, there's nothing wrong with your Google account or anything like that. Most likely they've never left a review before, or they haven't left many, and it's just Google's way of just preventing spam. The other thing to note, if you've never gotten any reviews and you get this huge influx of like 100 people leaving you a Google review, Google might throttle some of those back as well, again, because it's thinking it's spam. If you've had this Google business listing for 10 years and you've never gotten a review, and now all of a sudden you get 50 reviews in one day, some of them may not stick because of that. So just know that. That is some of the things to keep a note with all this stuff. So that's that. That applies to all the people. That applies to all of the people that fit that demographic. Now, the next is what do we send? So that's the scripting to use. Next is what's the scripting and how do we automate this process for existing customers and for people that we do business on a regular business day. So with this, you can see we have a certain timeline of what we've tested with working with all of our business owners of what we have found works really well. And it is a sequence of 3 messages sent to both text and email 3 days apart. And that's the flow that we use. So what we'll do is whenever there's been a trigger to initiate the initial review send, we send out the very first text and email. Now that trigger can be based upon your industry, whatever makes sense in context. So for our medical spa, for example, the trigger is whenever an invoice is closed out because we're doing lots of invoices and lots of transactions a day. So as soon as that is done, the trigger is the invoice is closed and it's going to immediately send out that text. And then a little bit, like I think it's like 5-10 minutes later, it's going to send out a follow-up email asking for the review. And we'll go through the scripting here in just a second. If you have the type of business that maybe you're don't have as many transactions like on a daily basis, like something like one of our real estate agents we work with, she's not, doing multiple closeouts a day. And so because of that, it is just an assigned trigger whenever she tags somebody, Google review send, then it will start this process. Or then if you're manually sending these messages, you can just know that that's obviously when you're going to send the messages. And so this is the messaging that we use first. And again, all of this stuff has been tested. Feel free to tweak this and make it customized to your business. For this template that we customize it for all of our clients, but this is a pretty solid framework of what you can use for all businesses. We tried to make it as generalized as possible. We just took what we use for our clients and generalized it, but the same things apply. 1, we want to try and customize every single one that we do. And then 2, the link that's included in each one of these is that Google link that I showed you how to get on the Google business profile. So that way it takes them directly to the review send. So this is what we send immediately on that first submission. So, hey, whatever their first name is, thank you for the opportunity to serve you at whatever the business names. We hope you had a 5-star experience with us. Could you take a few moments to leave us a review on Google? So again, we're being very clear and direct with what we want. We're also kind of planting the seed of we hope you had a 5-star experience with us because in the eyes of Google, we want that 5-star Google review. And then we're putting that link in there. Then about 5 to 15 minutes later, we're going to send a similar variation of that to their email. So we're going to hit them with a text, then we're going to hit them with an email. If you don't have one of those, send it to what you do have. But the same exact thing, the subject line is going to include their first name in it if you have it. Can you help us out? Hi, first name. We hope you had an amazing experience with us at business name. Your feedback means everything to us, and we would love to hear about your time with us. Could you take a few minutes and share your thoughts on Google? Put the Google review link right there. It helps us out a lot, and your insight could help someone else make a decision. Thank you again for supporting us. This whatever your business name is, team. We send that message out immediately whenever that trigger goes. That gets the text. We have a much higher success rate with sending out the text. And then 15 minutes later, the email is going to go out. Then we're going to wait 3 days and we are going to hit them again. We're going to send this time, same exact thing. They're going to get a text. 15 minutes later, they're going to get an email for round 2. Similar variation of the message. Hey, first name, I wanted to follow up. Would you mind leaving us a review? Positive reviews help us reach more people. We're so grateful for your support of our small business, and we hope to see you soon. Put that Google review link in there. Then the second email, it's going to come 15 minutes after that. Hey, subject line is their first name. We're thankful for your support. Hi, first name. Just following up to see if you could leave us a quick review. Your feedback helps us grow and reach more amazing people like you. Throwing out a little appreciation there. We truly appreciate your support. Put the Google review link right there. Thanks again. Whatever your business name is, team. Again, customize these for context for your small business. What we have found is we get 60% of the reviews to happen on contact number 2. So that's where we talk about, in sales all the time, the fortunes and the follow-up. We get out of the Google reviews that come from this automation send, 60% of them come from that second round of texts and emails and everything. That's why it's so important. You have to ask multiple times. 1, most businesses don't ask. And then 2, they definitely don't ask more than once. And so we want to always have this second sequence. Then if they didn't leave a review, then the next thing that we are going to do is we are going to hit them 3 days after that, the exact same formula. Send them a text. And then 15 minutes after that, we are going to send them an email. If this is a side note here, if you're automating this process, try to make the start time be around the appointment time or the closeout time, because that way, most likely they will be active. So if they've, did their appointment at, noon, well, these messages are going to go out 3 days apart at noon. You can tweak that, obviously, as it makes sense to your business, but that's what we found works best. Okay. So the third text is going to be, hey, first name, I hope you're doing awesome. Could you do, help us with a quick review on Google? It really helps us. Just click here. Again, just trying to make it seem super simple. Thanks a million, whatever your small business team name is. Then 15 minutes after that, hey, can we ask a quick favor? Hi, first name. We know you're super busy, but if you could just take a minute, we'd love for you to leave us a Google review. Your feedback is so valuable, and we'd be grateful for you if you'd help spread the word about whatever your business name is. Click the review link right there. Insert the review link. Thanks for your continued support. Whatever your small business name is, team. Whenever we get that, the percentage breakdown of this is typically, like I said, we get about 20-ish% on that first hit. We get 60% on that third or second hit. And then the remainder is on that third follow-up. But it's because, honestly, I think that not that it's the one thing is good to know is you're still going to get people on that third ask, because they just do get busy, even though we're spacing these out like 3 days apart and you're not just hammering them really quick. It's been like, over a week at this point. They just get busy. They forget. They're like, I'll get to it later. Maybe I have to log into my Google account. So that's why it's important to follow up, but you're still getting your asks even on that third ask. So don't be afraid to ask. So those are the messaging that you can use. And even if you just manually do this, maybe you don't have a ton of clients that you're working with, or you've got a front desk person that you can do this, just sending this message alone, guys, following this template and framework will help, and you will start getting more Google reviews. I can guarantee you most likely your competition doesn't have this set up, or if they are way ahead of you, they probably do have something set this up. So like I said, there's 2 problems with getting Google reviews. One, clients don't know, our clients, they don't know what to say. And the second one is they don't have a process to automate it. So I'm going to show you how we actually automate this process. And we use this actually with our brand new tool that has just come out that we have been using with our clients for a long time. And it's called Story Guide Funnels. So Story Guide Funnels is the CRM marketing toolkit platform that we have created to help small local business owners automate all of their marketing. So this is your complete CRM, email marketing, social planner, automation toolkit. And this is what we use for our clients. And now we're making it available to everyone. So I'm going to show you kind of this workflow of how this will work out. And it is super simple to use. Our whole thing with creating Story Guide Funnels is I wanted a CRM marketing toolkit made simple. So whenever you sign up for an account, we do all the onboarding and setup and everything for you. So your account is ready to go and you can just start serving your clients knowing that everything is set up for you. But this is how, in essence, it works. So we have a couple of different variations for this. So we have one for people that, man, like this is how I am with my businesses. This is the exact flow that we use for a med spa. I want every single customer to get a Google review because I know, honestly, we just deliver a very high value of service. So I want them to get this. Some people, they want to gatekeep it a little bit, and they maybe don't want everybody to get a Google review because they're afraid of maybe like a bad customer experience or something like that. So in that, we have a different automation that we plug people into to where we actually, before we send them the real Google review link, we will send them an internal survey. And if they leave a 5-star on the survey, then we send them a Google review link. And if they have anything that's like 4 stars or lower, then it will notify the staff members inside of the CRM so they can contact the customer, find out what the issue is before you send them that Google review link. So that way it kind of helps throttle a little bit of getting some of those 1-star reviews from customers that maybe had a poor experience with you. But in essence, what happens is you can see visually here how this works is there's a tag that happens. We send them the Google reviews. We add them to our pipeline that I'm going to show you. And then we start sending out these emails and text. And then we wait again 3 days and we send them round 2, wait 3 days. And then we send them the other ones. This is already pre-built for you guys inside of Story Guide Funnels. So if you want all of this done for you, you can sign up. Story Guide Funnels, by the way, all the marketing toolkits you're going to need. It's only $149 a month. No contracts, cancel at any time, and we'll get all this stuff set up for you. This is what I think is really good, especially if you just wanted to use this tool for automating Google reviews. There is 10x value just in that. There's lots of companies that are charging, $500 to $1,000 a month just for Google review automation software and building out this messaging. That's included as one of the many other things that this toolkit does. What we do is then we also build out a pipeline, because for me, with working with the local service businesses, getting more Google reviews is absolutely what it takes to rank higher on local search. So then what we do is we have a pipeline stage that we will track all of these people in. So whenever they are sent to go leave a Google review, it adds them to the pipeline stage right here to where then they can see that the review link was sent. Then when they click on them, it moves them to a different stage over here so we can see all the people that clicked. And then once they've clicked it and they've left a review and it's confirmed, because remember, just because somebody says it doesn't mean it actually stuck. So once we know that it's confirmed, we drag it over to confirm and it removes them from the sequence. So what this does is, one, it helps me identify people that have clicked but didn't leave a review. So this middle column, whenever somebody's inside of there, that's where your front desk team, your admin team, or maybe yourself are following up with all of those people with a customized, personalized message. Hey, I saw that you started to leave a review, but you didn't get completed. Hey, I'd love it if you could take 5 seconds here and just click the link here, send them that review link, and finish your Google review. Because they've obviously gotten a message, the email or the text, and they clicked it, but they never stuck the review. So you want to follow up with those people immediately or as soon as you can to make sure that that review actually sticks. Then once you drag them into the confirmed review, how our automation is set up is it will never send them the review link again. So that way, if they are repeat customers, if you have a business where people are doing lots of business with you, you don't have to worry about every time I'm going to do business with somebody, they're going to get bothered with a review. No, if they've ever left a review, it gets dumped inside of here. Now, if they go through all of those 3 touch points every 3 days apart and they don't leave a review, well, then it's going to remove them from this sequence. And then next time they come back in for a visit again, it will put them right back through that. But if they've left a review, it will make sure that they don't go through the sequence. So again, it seems more genuine and authentic because you're only sending it to the people that haven't left you a review. Guys, I'm telling you, this software, you guys can check it out at storyguidefunnels.com. It is your complete marketing toolkit to run all of the marketing efforts from your business. It's got everything from all your contacts in one place. It does email marketing. You can even build websites inside of this, courses. It is everything that you need to run the marketing for your small local business. We build out tons of automations and everything included in the sign up for $149 a month. And there's obviously a lot of other things that we can do for you. Make sure you go to seangarner.co/review scripts and grab these review scripts, guys, and start implementing this into your business today. You have not because you ask not. So make sure that you're asking your customers for Google reviews. You have the exact scripting that we've used to see thousands of reviews come into Google. You now also have a tool. If you want to automate this process, you can go to storyguidefunnels.com and we'll build all this stuff out for you for $149 a month. So you can start automating your Google review process. Add this to your business, and by doing this, you will get more Google reviews, which will help you climb to the top of Google search so you can dominate your industry. Thanks so much for watching, guys. Go out there, dominate and grow, and have an awesome day.